YouTube. Matt Emroy back again, back with another vlog video for today. Well, as you probably can tell, I am not in my room for sure. I'm actually out on the back patio. It is so nice out today that I said to myself, you know what, I have to at the very least record the vlog outside. It is Sunday. Let's give you the exact time in a second here. See, it is 3 o'clock, so yeah, I kind of getting a late start today, but I've been having some issues with allergies. As most of you guys know, this time of year my allergies act up, and over the past day or so it really has gotten bad. I'm actually feeling better right now though. I take Allegra over the counter sometimes for it, and I forgot to take it yesterday, so last night I was kind of restless. I slept good for about 5 hours, from about maybe 10 to 3, but then Simon came in and woke me up, and I started coughing, and I didn't get back to bed till about 6. I wound up taking some Benadryl just to kind of help me sleep, and I actually slept till about 10, so it worked out well. I got enough sleep altogether, albeit it was broken up sleep. When I got up this morning, I made myself some breakfast early and just kind of relaxed a little bit, to be honest with you. I've been going pretty hard with the YouTube videos over the past week or so. Had garage sales yesterday. Been getting up really early, so I said to myself, I'm just going to take a day where I'm just going to kind of relax and kind of do what I need to do, or want to do, actually. But I do have a couple updates to mention. After I went out and ate today, I went to the Chinese place here, Buffet City. It's excellent. I only go there maybe once a month or so because I'm trying to cut back on that kind of food, but it's too hard to resist, so I do go occasionally. I was there from maybe about 2 to, now it's probably about 1:30 or so. And after that, I decided to go ahead and hit up Best Buy. I wanted to see if they had indeed gotten any of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edges in, which unfortunately they had not. But the girl there, she's a lady, her name is Angie. She's always been very nice. She's the one that hired me there back in around 2006. And she actually checked one of the other stores locally, and sure enough, the store on the peninsula in Newport News has one. So she is going to get that transferred over, and tomorrow I should have my new Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, and I absolutely cannot wait. Now, bearing in mind, I do still like my HTC One M8. This is an excellent phone, and it is in excellent condition. But I'm definitely ready for an upgrade. I want to start using my cell phone a little bit more to record the vlogs. As you guys know by now, I mostly use this Sony DCR TRV-280, the 8mm camcorder, the digital 8. I do on occasion use my Sony CX240, which is a high-definition camcorder, but like I stated before, I've had some issues with that camcorder. It was originally issues with the battery compartment, and I fixed that, but now I'm having some issues with the micro SD card. It's either that or the slot. I haven't really diagnosed it yet, so at least for the time being, once I get the new Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, I can start filming some of the vlogs with that. One thing I did want to show you guys, I wasn't planning on buying anything at Best Buy today other than the phone, but I found out that I had not used my Best Buy credit card in almost a year, and what happens at Best Buy, if you don't use your card within a year, they can cancel your account. So I had to buy something, so I decided to pick this up. This is the Acer Iconia 1.8. It's an 8-inch tablet. I'll read the specifications off for you. Running Android 5.1. It's got a MT8163 1.3 gigahertz quad-core processor, Giga RAM, 16 gigabytes of space, and it does have a micro SD card slot. The one thing I think I'm going to enjoy about this is it has an 8-inch IPS 1280 by 800 screen. So this is technically a high-definition screen, whereas the Kindle Fire that I have even though it'll play high-def movies, it technically isn't in high definition. And before you guys say anything, yes, I realize this is not full HD. I'm referring to 720p. And that is perfectly fine for me. I don't really need anything better than that. Back in the day, I had an Acer Iconia A200, which was a 10-inch tablet, and I really enjoyed it, and I actually regret selling it. At the time, I needed the money, so unfortunately, I wound up having to sell that to a friend of mine, but I think I'm really going to enjoy this. This was on a super, super special sale. This was $129.99 normal price. It was been reduced in the past couple weeks, I think, till $99. And Best Buy had a they call it like a mega clearance sale, and I got this for $69. So this is going to get its own review. I know I'm not going to do an unboxing because, as I've said in the past, I really dislike unboxing videos. I did a few of them when I first started my channel, but to me they're just boring. I mean, if you're going to buy one of these, you're going to know what's in it, and when I go to review it, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys that anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up tonight, use it a little bit, kind of get a feel for the tablet, and then give you guys my honest opinions about it. Got something else coming in the works too. For those of you guys subscribe to my channel and also to Primal Edge, he and I are thinking about doing a collaborative video sometime this week. Probably going to be either Tuesday or Wednesday. It's just going to kind of depend on his schedule. I think it's going to be a cooking video. We're going to collaborate on a recipe. Don't even know what it is yet. We're going to probably try to discuss that sometime either tomorrow or Tuesday, but it's looking like the video is going to be sometime Wednesday evening. And he is really good. If you guys have not seen his channel, I always have a link to it in the description. It's called the Primal Edge. He mainly does leather work, knife builds, and he is extremely talented. He's been putting a few new videos up as of late, but to me they're always very interesting because he does things that I've never even attempted to do. I think it's absolutely amazing how he can forge those knives and make such intricate designs on them. As for menu, I know that he is very good at cooking Italian food, and I'm hoping we can maybe collaborate together and do something like that. I might suggest to him doing something like an Alfredo dish, whether it be chicken Alfredo, maybe like a chicken Alfredo cavatelli dish, but nothing is set in stone yet, so we'll just have to see what happens. This is so funny. I wish you guys could see. I'm going to turn the camera real quick. I don't know if it's going to pick it up or not. We have these robins that nest in our neighborhood all the time, and you know when they're around because they make tons of noise, and they're usually on the fence up there during the morning hours. But as the day progresses, like now around 2-3 o'clock, they run off because we have 2 squirrels that have nests right up in this tree here. And what they do, I don't know if they're mates or what, but they will just run back and forth on this fence for about an hour straight. And if you're in the kitchen, you can actually hear them because they're making noise. They're almost acting like they're fighting, but I think it's kind of just like a playful fight. And I wish they were still there right now, but I haven't actually seen them today yet. They're probably going to come out in another hour or so. One other thing I want to show you guys is the computer that I was building for my dad. Now, I'm hoping this is supposed to be a surprise for him, and my mom knows about it, but I never told my dad, so I'm hoping he won't see this video. I pretty much finished it last night. I'm just waiting for some of the updates to go through. I tried putting Windows 10 on it, but it didn't seem to run right. It was very sluggish, and it kept crashing, so I reverted back to Windows 7. I found that to be the problem with certain older computers. Now, this is actually a Dell Optiplex 760. Specs, it's more than sufficient for Windows 10. It's got a Core 2 Duo. It's a Core 2 Duo 2.6 gigahertz CPU. I don't remember the exact model. I think it's like a 7400. It's got 4 gigabytes of DDR2 667 RAM, so DDR2 800. It's got 160 gigabyte and 80 gigabyte hard drive, and I'm using a built-in video, which is the Intel G45 chipset, which, even though it's not technically a high-definition chipset, still works fine on most Windows 10 computers that I've been experienced with. But I think the issue might be in the motherboard. I did read a blog somewhere that some of the Optiplex 700 series, the 740s, the 760s, and even some of the 780s had issues with Windows 10, and somebody had suggested that it might be some incompatibility with the chipset on the motherboard. So I'm not sure. I haven't done enough research to get a definitive answer, but for what Dad's using the computer for, Windows 7 is going to be fine. So that's what I've decided to keep on it. So let me go inside and show you what I've been up to. So here is the computer. Once again, it's a Dell Optiplex 760. This is the one that I got for $5 at the garage sale yesterday, that community sale. I did not change out the optical drive. This is just a SATA DVD-ROM drive, because my dad has this external DVD burner, and I don't actually have any extra SATA DVD burners, so this setup's fine for him. Most things he does are just reading discs, so he'll be able to use this. On the rare occasion he may actually have to burn a disc, he can use this one up here. It works perfectly fine. We got just no memory card reader, no secondary optical drive. Remember, this was a business system when it first came out. Got front microphone headphone ports and 2 front USB ports and a power button, and that is it for the front of this system. Once again, you can see it is a Intel Core 2 Duo, and it originally ran Windows Vista. I believe this ran Windows Vista Business. I did not have a product code on it, but most of the Optiplex 760s that I saw online that were running Vista were running Vista Business. So I set up his favorite wallpaper here. Once again, it is doing some updates right now, but I'll just go ahead and show you some of the specs real quick on here. Oh, pardon me, guys. Whew. Can't wait till these allergies are gone. So you can see it's an Intel Core 2 Duo E7300 running at 2.6 gigahertz. 4 gigabytes of RAM, 3.84 gigabytes usable. That's due to the video. And as you can see, it is running the 64-bit version. I have not actually done the Windows rating yet because I'm waiting for all the updates to get done, but it is a lot quicker than that Dell Inspiron 531. And as you can see, if I go back a little bit, I did wind up replacing the old 15-inch monitor he had with this Acer 17-inch. This is the one that I picked up for $1 at the community sale yesterday. And with the exception of one little scratch, which I don't even think you can see, it's like right over here, it's barely noticeable, the monitor works perfectly fine. So I think Dad will be really happy with the setup. I kept the same big button keyboard that he likes. I absolutely cannot stand using this, but he seems to like it, so I just kept it here. Same mouse, and then of course that same Dell 2.1 speaker setup. And just for those of you that are going to ask, because I know I'm going to get questions about it, yes, I do still have his old Inspiron 531. I have not decided what I'm going to do with it yet. I might save it just for the case and do some upgrades. I have memory to put in it, but I do not have a hard drive, a SATA hard drive to put in, nor do I have a SATA optical drive, because as I stated in a previous video, the SATA DVD burner in this, the drive is no good. It doesn't really read any discs. So yeah, I don't know what the future of this holds. I may scrap it eventually, or I may wind up, like I said, just rebuilding it once I get a better processor, because I believe I can put I believe this is an AM2 CPU in here, CPU socket. So I could take that Sempron out and put in something like an Athlon 64X2. Don't know. I'm just going to keep my options open. I'm going to, since it's technically my dad's computer, I can't really do anything with it until he gets home anyway. So I'm just going to leave it here for now. Everybody, as you can see, I'm back in my room now. My allergies are really starting to feel better. I took that Allegra and everything's starting to clear up. So I figured to end this vlog out today, I'd answer a few questions, like a little short Q&A. It's only going to be a few, but we'll see. Hopefully I get to yours. The first question here is PAI001, and he asks, is it possible to record from PC to cassette? And this is in response to the Ion Tape to PC video that I put up probably 3 or 4 months ago. Yes, it is. You would have to get basically a 2.5 or a headphone jack to RCA jack. The headphone jack would have to go in the line out of the audio card, and on the line in for the audio of the Ion tape to PC. So basically, it's just a cable that does the reverse. It actually will bring the audio to the cassette deck versus bringing the audio from the cassette deck to the computer. If you go on their website, the Ion website, they actually have a diagram on there that'll explain it to you probably better than I can in this short video. Let's see. Owen Dyke, and this is in response to one of my garage sale find videos from May 29th, said, shorten your intro. Totally agree. If you've seen my videos recently, I have really pretty much done away with the intro. Now I just put a picture up pretty much for what the video's about, maybe a little explanation, and I go right into the video. A lot of people were complaining about that, and I went and looked back, and yeah, I realized the intro was just too long, so might change in the future. I might try to get one of the animated ones done like a few of my friends have done. We'll just have to see what time allows. Let's see what else we got here. BOK 4600 wrote, nice haul on the monitors, and that was for the community garage sale find video that I put up yesterday. Yeah, and luckily every single one of those monitors worked. The only issue was with that 4x3 inch 17-inch monitor. It's got a couple of bad pixels, and they're not dead, but the color, it's stuck on one color, so probably keep that one for a test bench screen because it works fine. But the 19-inch HP, the 22-inch Acer, and what was the other one that I got? That other 17-inch LCD, the one I'm using downstairs, they all work perfectly fine. So it's not, I don't usually find deals that good, but that's why I like going to community garage sales. Another question somebody asked me is, how do I find all these garage sales? I looked for community sales, but I like to go on to a website called GarageSaleFinder.com. And what you do is you just type in, once you go to the site, you type in your zip code, and it'll pop up every single garage sale that's in your area for that weekend. It's really, really a good thing to have. Let me see. Eric Brunhammer. So this one's for you, Eric. I know I answered this, but I'm going to go ahead and read it out for everyone else's benefit. Dang, dude, LOL. I have the exact HP monitor. It's currently set up on my girlfriend's computer. If I recall, it is a 1440 by 900 native resolution, and is a great picture. You are right, and I agree. Totally awesome picture. Matter of fact, that's why I've hooked up right now to that HP that I'm selling. I think I may hold on to that 19-inch because I love the glossy screen. It makes it so much sharper than the normal matte screens you usually see. And because I'm always full of useless information, don't ever say that. You're very smart. That nobody cares about. There's a Kent bicycle manufacturing plant about 10 minutes from my house. That's really interesting. I actually have two Kent bikes. I have the one I picked up yesterday, and then I also have one that I got maybe 3 or 4 years ago at a garage sale, and they've both been very good bikes. My dad rode that other Kent bike for quite a few years until he got his new one. So yeah, excellent quality bikes. I was even thinking about going for a ride today, but it's kind of getting a little too late. I'm going to have to save that for tomorrow. Primal Edge wrote, great review. I'm glad you pointed out the grease. I hate excess grease too. That's a response to the review of that Hardee's sausage, egg, and cheese pretzel breakfast sandwich, the Annie Ann's one. Yeah, that was a great sandwich, but the grease was just too much. I mean, as you can see, if you watch that video, when I was holding that in my hand, just picking it up for a second, and I showed you my fingers, they were filled with grease. I actually had to dab it with a towel to get rid of all the grease. And I was considering actually going back in and asking them to make it again, because I'm sure it's not supposed to be that greasy. But as for the taste, it was spot on. I mean, one of the best breakfast sandwiches I've had in a very long time. Let's see. Stephen Barber wrote, and this was in response to one of my Dollar Tree haul videos. I love your videos. I look forward to watching them as soon as I receive an email that you uploaded new ones. Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys really enjoy these videos. That's why I do them. That's why anybody makes YouTube videos. It's not for our benefit. It's pretty much for you guys, show you guys what's going on, give you helpful hints, and of course the vlogs. I mean, I started doing vlogs because I always enjoy watching them, and I figured somebody might be interested in what I was doing. So if I inspire anybody out there to start vlogging or getting into YouTube videos, please let me know, and I'll start promoting your channel as well. Dottie Rex wrote, did you ever make the Razer mouse review? No, I have not done that yet. As a matter of fact, it is still sitting over there on my computer desk. I don't have any real big excuses other than I just haven't really felt like doing it recently. You know, when you have bad allergies on and off, it kind of puts a little hamper in your day. Like, I don't really feel like getting going until I've had maybe 2 cups of coffee, and then by then I'm ready to do the vlog, get going for the day. I get home and I might be able to finish up the vlog. I got to edit it and upload it. By that time it's probably 5 or 6 at night, and I'm ready just to veg. So I will try to get to that sometime this week. I can't make any promises, but I should have it up by the end of, say, next week. Let's go ahead and do one more here. This is At Home with Shay. This is in response to the vlog I did for April 2nd. That's the one there where my parents got into San Francisco. They wrote, breakfast looks awesome. Awesome shares on the calculator. Sorry about your parents and the incidents they experienced. It is so sad in today's time that people take what's not theirs. Looking forward to your next share. Have a great weekend, my friend Shay. It really is. You know, we were very fortunate that it wasn't anything super expensive. I think if you add the price of the GPS, the camera, and the glasses, they may have been out $30, because like I said, the GPS was about 10 years old. The camera was a garage sale find, so I had that. I was into that for about $20, and it was just a cheap pair of sunglasses. Now, my dad did inform me yesterday that they were thinking about actually leaving one of the suitcases down there because they thought it'd be too hard to bring it up all at once. And it's a good thing that he didn't, because I guarantee you that would have been gone, and that had some valuable things in it too. That had, I think that one had all my mom's carry-on stuff, so that had both mom's and dad's tablets in it. Had some various other electronics, so I think it was a blessing that they actually did not leave that in there. They decided to take that up with them. Well, I'm going to go and end the vlog here. My mouth is getting very dry, so I definitely need to get myself a drink of water. Hope you guys are enjoying these. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and kind of play around with that Acer Iconia tablet tonight. Learn a little bit more about it, and hopefully either tomorrow or the next day I'll be able to give you guys a full review on that. So have a blessed day, and as always, what am I going to say that again? No. Maybe. All right. Have a blessed day, everybody.